Guys, I hope you enjoy. This was ridiculous. I mean, this match was so fun. This match was so intense. I mean, passion. I mean, everything. You liked. I mean, this was really. I mean, interesting match. And where one team had like more than 30. I mean, 30 shots on target, not on target. 30 shots, and seven on target, seven or five, and then another team who had a seven shots and three on target, and they scored, and another team they couldn't score, and this is just, I mean, unbelievable. I mean, you believe? Oh my goodness, I was so tired. I mean, how many times you can hit the woodwork? How many times you can hit the bar? That is, I mean, unbelievable. I mean, you cannot imagine those things are happening, and that's why this is football. Sometimes football is so unlucky. That's what said Luis Enrique. PSG was after eliminated from the Champions League by Borussia Dortmund. And I mean, there are lots of things you can mark, but the things that you have to look at, I think Dortmund is a team. I mean, they were playing against PSG first leg and second leg. I mean, whenever they need to defend, whether PSG, when PSG goes to the Dortmund box and they cross the ball and try to shoot the ball, somewhere, anyhow, there is a Dortmund player for defending. I mean, there is any player to defense, and that's what I mean. Dortmund made something difficult for them to make. Like, you cannot say those things that Dortmund is not going to play good, but Dortmund is always there when you need to defend. And I was really, I mean, there was like impressive thing from the coach. I mean, he didn't. He was his tactical, I mean, view. I mean, the way he made his lineup, the way he motivated the players, the way he tried to understand the game for opponent, and that was really good. And with the intents and the players, they were everywhere. And the one guy I want to mention earlier, Karim Adiemi, that guy, I mean, he's just so kid, and he came from RB Salzburg to Dortmund. Now he is becoming starting lineup, and now I mean, next few years he will be big star. I mean, like Erling Haaland. I mean, he will not be like a goal scorer, but he's a very good team player, very good. And the PSG, things to say about PSG, they were very unlucky. I mean, there was nowhere to luck for PSG today. And PSG, I mean, they just hit woodwork 6 times. And Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, Mbappe, and I just want to say one thing about the Zaire Emery, that he had a great chance to score. He just missed easy chance, easy, guys, and you can't say anything about. I mean, I was thinking, yeah, this is what makes football. Sometimes it's really unfair. And another thing I just want to say you guys about the starting lineup for PSG, there was something wrong from my point of view. Like Achraf Hakimi, perfect, Nuno Mendes, perfect, Marquinhos, Donnarumma, perfect, but Beraldo, he is very young. He just came from Brazil to PSG. And I think Danilo Pereira, the Portuguese, I mean, defensive midfielder, he has been used to play for center back for PSG last 1 season or 2 season, and he didn't do bad. I mean, he was also, I mean, solid. He was decent, I think, but I think he should have started ahead of Baraldo. I mean, that was the mistake, and the Baraldo for that mistakes to mark Mats Hummels, then he scored. You can't even barely he cannot, I mean, mark to what to say. He cannot mark Mats Hummels. Mats Hummels is like a very, I mean, experienced guy. He has been playing, I mean, played Bayern Munich. Now he's back again the home Dortmund. He's a third oldest player to reaching the Champions League final. 35 years old. Can you imagine? And he has been YOLO for Dortmund. That the way he defended against PSG 2 legs, and he scored once to go to advance, and that is just incredible for a player like Mats Hummels. He did a great performance. And the other thing is that if you, Dembele, that guy today, he just tried to cross the ball, but the perfect way you need to cross the ball, that didn't happen for me. And the first half, to talk about first half, that was PSG was nowhere near, and the Dortmund is scored, and then they went to defense. They went to play as a team that if we get chance, we'll score. That was Dortmund, but the PSG second half, they were very good. They were bad, but the first half was, to say about this that was shit kind of things. Football. I was very upset about the first half for PSG. Second half was okay, solid, but the first half was like Mbappe. He was just, and I think about PSG, they were more position. But I hate these things. You have a position, but you can't win the match. But the fans, they came to watch the match, not just your position. They are here to win for you. So you can take your position. You can have a good, very good position on the whole. 90 minutes you have position 70%. But the thing is about you have to win the match. You have to know the score, how to score. But Luis Enrique, he's a very good. He's a Rolls Royce coach, that type of, I think so, because he's a serial winner, and he was really good, and still he's good. And the way he's thinking PSG teams, that was really good. And I think with all the information, all the news, according to the media, Twitter, the X, I think Mbappe played his last game for PSG. In the Champions League. In the Champions League, he has played his last game. But the things about PSG, I don't know. They will come back again. They're good, but I don't know, because Champions League is always difficult. But the Dortmund, their position number 5 in the league, Bundesliga, but they are going to play. They're not going to play. They already qualified. They're advanced to the Champions League final. They're going to Wembley. I don't know who will face, Bayern or Real Madrid. But the things about PSG, I don't think there is like next 5 or 4 years there is any chance to Champions League final PSG is going to reach if Mbappe goes. But there is nothing to confirm. But according to media, they already has done everything. So, but also the things that Gonzalo Ramos, that he had a great World Cup. But the things about coming to PSG, did he score in Champions League for PSG? I'm not sure, and maybe he scored. I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. And I think Marc Asensio, that guy, he deserved to starting lineup ahead of Dembele because of the first leg, and I think so. And yeah, I can't say anything because PSG didn't have a bad things, but the things about Dortmund made it difficult for PSG to break the deadlock, because Dortmund played the very good team match. I think they were organized, and they came here to do defense very good. That's what Dortmund showed the PSG. Then we came here to defend and win the match. At least they are here to defend. But the PSG should have got a score. I think so. They had lots of chances. You can't deny. But anyway, this is what makes, and this is the great. The prize for the Borussia Dortmund fans, because of the last season. You guys remember that they lost the league title, the last match, and that was at home. That was at home, and Bellingham, he was playing he played the last game that time. So I mean, this is the award I think they got. I mean, Dortmund fans, the way they just, I mean, embraced the Edin and all the players staff. So I think Dortmund fans also deserve that. But the things about fans, PSG fans also had a great support away and home. They were when there was 80 minutes, still PSG fans were, I mean, buzzing to show the team, so show your effort, give whatever you have, give everything. Yeah, PSG also tried, but the things about support, both teams supported great, but the Dortmund fans, I mean, they got their prize because of the last season they lost and the league title.